The other day, I noticed a brown thrasher. Beautiful bird. Now, the only thing you could really mistake this for, a lot of people might mistake it for a thrush. Thrushes are smaller.
Right.
The brown thrasher has a longer tail. They're very, you might recognize their call. They have a varied call, goes from sound to sound to sound. But beautiful bird. They stay on the ground. Well, I noticed one hopping around here. When I would go out to the yard,
Right.
it would stay just ahead of me, and I thought, we've got a nest out here.
We weren't sure where it was.
So I looked around and I watched, and they became very comfortable
With us.
around us.
Right.
That's their nature. And typically, when they're around farmers, so on and so forth, they don't show much shyness. Next thing you know, we look out right next to the house, and I see her fly into the nest. Saw four little
babies.
Four little babies. And I began to watch them. So what we found out is that both parents, and I knew this, but both parents take care of these.
I didn't know that.
babies.
Yeah, they both take care of
Male
them.
and the female. So they go out and they stay right around this area. And they're picking up worms and
Right.
bugs and so on and so forth. They come right in, they feed the babies, and then I saw her, now this might sound a little gross, but she reached in, got something white from the
Keep the
ladder,
nest clean.
ladder
Keep
end
it-
of the baby,
right, keeping the nest
took it off,
clean.
and she would drop them down in the cedar trees down here. So basically, when that baby takes a little duty, she takes it out of the nest to keep it clean, or he.
Good mama. Good mama.
And they come back constantly feeding
Right.
those babies. A Natural History of American Birds is a book that I have and love. It's an old book. The first printing was 1925, and it has lots of nice plates, and it shows you what that bird looks like. And I've had this book for years, and I absolutely love it. But when you read these things that the biologists put in there about the birds, it's very poetic the way they wrote them. In early spring, the song of the male is delivered from an elevated position, apparently to attract the female. When the females arrive, courtship proceeds mostly or near the ground, so on and so forth. It talks about the fact they build a fairly bulky nest, 2 to 5 feet from the ground, lay usually 4, 5, 6 eggs. Like I say, the mother and father take care of that. Just so cool. Some of the shots we got of the bird flying out of the nest, standing there, looking right at us. Beautiful, beautiful animal. So, one thing I did see down the hill the other day, I saw our guy. Now, usually they're very shy about their courtship.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing this little dance like some of the South American birds. It's very, I saw him holding his wings up and his tail was up. So I have a feeling those babies got taken by the crows. And usually
Yeah.
they'll lay another batch of eggs. I don't think it's going to happen out here because once it's
Right.
raided, they know it's not safe. But anyway, that's our take on the brown thrasher. Is that not interesting?
That was interesting. I learned a lot.